What's up my friends, welcome back. Well, I finally have a car because right now I live outside of Barcelona and I need a car. And this is not new, it's second hand, and if you come a little bit closer you would see that the front lights are awful. Basically these are opaque and the light can't even pass through this plastic. So basically what I want to do in this video is to test two kits. I bought this one, and also I have this gloss spray here. And what I want to do is to refurbish these lights and make it to look just as new. So that's what I want to do in this video, and I'm a little bit afraid because basically you have to sandpaper the entire light and then refurbish it with some gloss and some acrylic, and I'm not sure if I will succeed with that, and I don't want to damage my car because I just bought it. Anyway, if you want to see if I will succeed, I will try these two kits and then I want to show you my results. And maybe this video will help you because you want to make the same thing, because in this way it is a lot cheaper than buying brand new lights for your car. So guys, let's get started. Get PCBs like these ones using the services of PCBWay with amazing quality and incredible prices. Just upload your Gerber files to their website PCBWay.com. And have in mind you can select between several colors. Gold-plated pads for better conductivity, different thicknesses, and amount of layers up to 14 layers. I'm always satisfied with my orders and the excellent quality. And the order process takes only a few minutes. And in just a few days I receive my PCBs well packed. Now my projects are more professional and work a lot better, with less errors. Excellent tracks and good precision for the pads, the vias and the surface finish. So improve your projects by ordering your PCBs with PCBWay, starting from only $5. What's up my friends, welcome back. Okay, so this video will have three parts. We have to make three main steps. First of all, we have to clean the light with some sort of solution that will remove all the fat and the oil from the road. So basically we have to use something with alcohol and maybe some soap, and we'll leave it all clean and then we'll let it dry in the sun. Once it's dry, we have to use sandpaper and sandpaper the entire light. We'll use three sizes, I think it's 800, 1500 and 2000, which is very fine. So we will leave it very smooth. But after that process, the entire light, you will see that it will get all white and the light can pass. So basically it's the final step that will refurbish the light. And for the final step I have two kits, and the first kit will use some sort of spray with gloss and it will make it as new, and the second one is using a small machine that will create vapor of acrylic. So basically you put the liquid inside, you turn it on and it will create some vapor, and you pass it slowly in front of the light, and you will apply that acrylic to the plastic and it will make it supposedly brand new. So let's just start by cleaning the light. This is a close-up look of the light. I'm not sure if you can see how damaged this is. All these shapes here from the small rocks, from the wind, from the bugs on the road, from the sun, because it's old. So all the front part of the plastic is damaged. So what we have is to sandpaper the entire zone and then put the gloss on top and make it brand new. So let's just start with that. Let's just clean the entire area with some soap and alcohol, and then just put some tape around it, around the car, because we don't want to damage the paint of the car. Okay guys, so I think that it's better to lift the entire hood, because in that way we don't damage the paint when we sandpaper the light, because we will lift this and the metal part will be up. So all we have to do is to put some tape here around this metal part here to protect it. So guys, I guess that before we even start cleaning and preparing the light, it's better to show you the kits that I bought. This is the cheap one. I think this is like 8 euros on Amazon, and you receive these parts. So the first part is for the first step for preparing the zone. This is some tape to put around the light to protect the paint of the car. And then for the first step we have the sandpaper 800, 1500 and 2000, and the tool that you have to use to polish the entire light. Then we have some polishing paste. So we have to apply this paste, and using this cloth we give the final polishing process. And then finally we apply the protective liquid, which is basically the gloss that will refurbish the light to be as brand new. So we will see that. Okay, and for the second kit, this is what we get. This cost me 35 euros on Amazon, and once again we have the tape to place it around the light on the metal part to protective, and I think this is not enough. For 2 lights, I'm not sure if this will be enough. So maybe you should buy a little bit more of this tape. Then we have the sandpaper, we have the 3 sizes, and also this tool to help you do it manually. And finally we have that machine that will apply the acrylic. So if we have the acrylic liquid in here, we put it inside of this cup, which will get hot using this adapter, and it will create steam, vapor. And then that vapor, we apply it close to the light and make it look brand new. So this is what you see with the second kit. Okay guys, so I will try one kit on one light and the other kit on the other to see the difference. And then at night I will also make a test to see the different light, the different depth of the light, the change between the before and after. And I already recorded the light at night with these lights which are damaged, and later tonight I will record once again with the light refurbished. So let's just start by cleaning the lights. Okay guys, so to clean the light I will just use some window cleaning solution with alcohol and some paper towels. So let's just clean the light. Okay, so now they are clean without any grease on them because I've cleaned them with alcohol. So the next step is to place the protective tape all around, and remember that I will use one kit with this light and the other kit with the other light. So let's just apply the tape. So the next light is also finished with the protective tape, and I'm not sure if this will be enough because this is very thin, and this is some kind of paper, but the other one was plastic. So if I will hit with the sandpaper here, I'm not sure if I will damage the paint or this tape will resist to that. So I'm not sure if this will be enough. Okay guys, so this will be the light with the first kit, and this first kit was made to be used with sandpaper using a rotational grinder like this one, a circular one, and I don't have right now a machine like that, but I do have this one which is also circular, but it won't spin, won't rotate, it will just move around. So I bought this sandpaper, which is the same as the other one that it will come with your kit, so you can easily use this if you have the machine. But in my case, since I don't have that, I have to use this machine. So I bought this from 800 to 2000 grid to 2000 size for the sandpaper, and I will use this machine to make this same job. But in your case, obviously, if you already bought this for €8 and you have the machine, the circular one that you can use with this, well, just go ahead and use the sandpaper that comes with the kit. Okay, so we start with grid 800. For now, all I passed was the Sandpaper 800 and 1500, and you can already see the difference. It is a lot cleaner than the other one. Let me just show you the other one. Just adjust the light here. Not sure you can see, but this is still opaque and dirty. Okay, so now we pass to 2000, which is the last one. But remember that with this kit we have one more step, which is applying the polishing paste and using this wool or fiber, I'm not sure what this is, polymer. We apply that polish and give it the final touch to the light. But in my case I don't have the rotating one, so I'll have to do it manually. And before we apply the protective film, I will wash it one more time with soap. Make sure that we don't have any dust from the plastic. So wash it with soap and some paper towels, and then we wash it with water. Let it dry and apply the protective film. Okay guys, so now is the final step for the first kit, which is to apply this protective solution. And you will see that right now the light is worse than when we start with. It's all opaque, it's almost white. And let's see if this will do the magic, because right now the layer is very smooth, and this should give the look as a new light. So let's just apply it, and I think that we should apply it with this cloth. I'm not sure because we don't have instruction in the menu. So let's just do that. Okay, so right now I am as close as possible to the light with the camera so you can see the result. So let me just apply this liquid up here, and then with this cloth we make straight lines like this. Whip. I'm not sure if I sandpaper it enough. So guys, this should be the finished light with this protective film, this protective liquid, and I have to say that I don't like it. It's even worse than when we start with, but as you see here, this is a lot better. And that's because here I've just tried a little bit of this varnish, and as you can see, we have way better results. So I don't like this, I really don't like this protective liquid, especially that you have to apply it with some cloth. But this, I think with 2 layers with this, I will get better results. So what I will do, I will sandpaper it once again with the finest sandpaper, clean it, and then I'll apply this varnish, because I think this will be a lot better, because as you can see, this is crystal clear, but here is still opaque. Okay, so now this is polished once again and dry, and let's apply once again this special gloss for lights and see the results. So as you can see now it's almost transparent, but let's just let it dry and see the results when this is dry, because right now the gloss is still wet. Well, in this position you can clearly see the difference. This is the old one, this is without refurbishing, and this is the one that I just finished. As you can see, this is transparent, you can see the light inside, and this is still opaque. It's amazing. Okay guys, so let's just do the same exact thing for this one. We clean it, we wash it, we pass the sandpaper, but for the final step, instead of using the polishing spray, the spray gloss, we use the acrylic vapor machine. So we'll create vapor and pass it along the light. So, and then we'll see the difference and tell you my final opinion. Okay, so I finished polishing this one as well. Right now you can see it a little bit better because it's still wet, but now it should dry, and then we apply the acrylic vapor with the machine. And maybe I should apply some more protective tape, because as you can see, I've took out a little bit of the protective tape. Okay, so now it's dry, so look how white it got. So now is the time to apply the acrylic, so let's just place the solution into the machine and apply the vapor. So we'll place this solution inside of this cup here. We supply it with 12 volts from this adapter. Then we close the cap, and once it starts to vapor here, we start applying it to the light. Actually, you have to really touch the light in order to apply the vapor. So you have to gently touch it, but it's a lot better than before. Okay guys, so the other light is also finished, and I have to say, I still like this one better. I think the spray polish, the spray gloss, is a little bit better than the acrylic vapor. So the light is pretty good. I mean, it's transparent, it's a lot better than when we started with, but I have to say that I like it better with the other gloss, with the spray one. And because this has some small imperfections, and the layer coat of the acrylic is very thin, but with the spray you can place a pretty thick layer, so it looks a little bit better as a new plastic, but this is not that good as the other one. So let me just tell you my final opinion. Okay guys, so as you can see, around here is a mess,
But anyway, as my final opinion, both lights are pretty decent. I think I can continue with this a few more kilometers. They are pretty good. But I like that one more, which was made with the basic kit, but then repassed another layer with the spray acrylic, the spray gloss. So I like that better, and let me explain you why. Actually, the spray gloss is the winner this time, and let me explain you why. Okay, so which one from this is the winner? Actually, for me, it's this one because only cost you $5, the spray varnish. This is the worst one, and that's especially for this protective liquid here, because it comes in a plastic bag, and you have to apply it with a cloth, and it's awful. I mean, it didn't got good results at all. And then I had to repolish the light and then apply this one. So basically what I recommend you to do is to instead of buying a kit, you can buy directly just the sandpaper, because it will cost you just a few dollars. You cut it to size, you polish the light, you clean it with water, soap and alcohol, and then you apply this gloss, and try just to apply just one layer, but a thick layer, because otherwise you will see some grains on the plastic. So you have to apply a few times, but at the same time, because if you let it dry and then you apply another one, it will be a total mess. And this, I mean, this is quite expensive, $35, and if you don't do more than one car, I don't recommend it, because you will only use it once, maybe once every 4 years, so it's not that good for the price that it has. So $5 for this one, and maybe $1 or $2 more for the sandpaper, and that's it. That's what I recommend you to do. Just buy this varnish here. Okay guys, I hope that you like this video. I will leave every link that I've used for these products below in the description if you want to try those. I already told you the winner for me is the spray gloss, and I hope that it will help you, because in case that you want to make the same step for you and you don't want to pay maybe $50 or $60 on a workshop and you want to do it yourself, well, follow this guide, and if I can do it, you can do it as well. So I hope that you like it, and if you like it, consider giving me a like, maybe subscribe, and also comment below. Thanks again, and see you later, guys.
Hey guys, so we are at the end of this video. So some of you guys are supporting me on Patreon, and thank you very much for that, because thanks to you I'm able to buy all these components and the modules that I use for my tutorials. And if you would like to support me as well, you have the links for my Patreon, for my website and my shop below in the description. Thank you for everything.